what is going on, folks? It's Bark, back yet again with another obscure microphone video. And if you can't tell, this microphone is very tall right now, so I'm having to sit up really straight, really straight. But that being said, we'll get through it. We'll get through this microphone staring me right in the freaking eyeballs. Today, we've got the Maono, unreleased as of right now, AU PM500. Book out of Bandrew's box. Book out of Bandrew's shelf. Something. Anyways, let's check out this Maono condenser microphone. First off, it comes in this really nice metal plastic hybrid carrying case lined with foam. Lined with foam, folks. You get a shock mount. Pretty nice shock mount. Plastic and metal on this as well, just like the case. But it is proprietary to the microphone. I'm sure it'll fit some other ones, but there's the microphone. Nice large diaphragm capsule. Good build. Metal mesh grill. Cardioid polar pattern. Just a really solid microphone. Good looking microphone too. Maono's, yeah, they're getting it. Then you got a pop filter that attaches to the shock mount. I'll show you that in just a moment. And they also send you an XLR cord for good measure in the box. So let's go ahead and throw this pop filter on here. But before I do that, Peter Piper picked a patch of pickle pineapple pizza. Peter Piper picked a patch of pickle pineapple pizza. Woo, cut out a little bit on that last one. So this pop filter here, hopefully the autofocus did fine. I'm using a couple cameras to do some testing. Really getting into cameras lately. Watch out for that shit, I guess. Pop this on. It just goes right on the rim there. That's what she said. All right, pop filter is engaged. Peter Piper picked a patch of pickle pineapple pizza. Peter Piper picked a patch of pickle pineapple pizza. Stopped them for the most part. So let me explain a couple things real quick. So this video is going to be available to members first. Got the new membership running. If you go to the Obscure Mics page on YouTube, you've got the subscribe button, and right to the left, you've got join. $1.99 just shows me that you have value, that you take value from my channel. And it's just basically a support system like, hey, Bark, we enjoy that you're finding all these random mics and you're doing something with them for us so we can hear what they sound like, and then maybe we can buy these random oddball mics. $1.99 just to show me you enjoy the channel, and I appreciate anyone who does that. Then you've got the $4.99 tier, which gets you an extra video per month, members only video, and it will be a microphone video or audio gear video of some kind. And you also get to be part of the live stream. I'm going to do that once to twice a month, live stream, just to talk about audio stuff and interact with you folks. And I like a lot of the people I've met. And of course, two of the guys I've talked to a lot, Ask Mr. Science and the Liberty Dude. Great intro for that Superlux video. Master Bark, I got a microphone for you. Love that guy. Love that guy. Love both you guys. Thank you. Those are the first two. They are the $4.99 tier, and that means more to me than you could ever imagine. Seriously. For real. Let's go ahead and talk about this microphone now. Like I said, members are going to see it first. I will release this to the rest of these subscribers because this is a very important microphone. Because remember when I said Maono was really trying to step up their game and be a part of the bigger picture of microphones at a cheaper price? Well, I've got it on my shelf. I feel like they did that with the AU300T, the Q2U like USB/XLR dynamic handheld. That was a pretty solid microphone, and it's at a pretty solid price of like $67.99. Now you got this big, large diaphragm condenser microphone coming out. Comes in that box, comes with these accessories. This is Maono, folks. Maono, a newer entry into the microphone market. And I've reviewed some of their stuff, and I thought the price per product is solid, but there wasn't anything yet that was just like, shit, we better take notice of Maono. until that handheld. And that was kind of like, we got to keep our eyes peeled. And I've said it a few times, they're coming. They want to learn. They want to grow. They're doing more and more to become a competitor in that budget microphone game. And guess what? I think this is the arrival. This microphone right here, large diaphragm condenser. I'm telling you, the build quality is fantastic. The capsule looks fantastic. The pop filter is solid. The mount is solid. The box is solid. They're coming. I mean, they want to be in your studio. So right off the bat, I got some respect for this microphone because as soon as I started talking into it, I thought, that does not sound bad. I don't have a price yet on this. When I do, it'll be in the description. It's not released. I've asked for the price. I never got an email back. They probably just overlooked it. One guy of many that probably got this microphone. So I don't know what the price point's going to be. I'm going to guess $200 or cheaper. And if that is the case, and they could blow me away, if that is the case, I think it's a solid buy so far because I think this is sounding pretty good. Let's go ahead and get right on top of the microphone. I should probably take this off to do that just so I can really get close. And it is really cool. Snaps right on, right off. When you get right on top of the Maono large diaphragm condenser microphone, this is what it sounds like. When you're right on top of the Maono large, I probably should just AU PM500. That's the only thing. Just call it the freaking Killer Bee Maono, or, you know, the LDC, something. I guess that's already out there, but I have a hard time remembering the numbers and letters scheme unless it's NT1, you know, stuff like that. Don't call it a pod mic, though, or a pod master, or a pod penis, or a pod. Just don't do that. So, like I said, when you're on it, this is what it sounds like. It doesn't distort. It doesn't sound bad. It's actually pretty buttery smooth when you're right on top of it. Let's go ahead and do some off-axis rejection. Got the microphone directly in front of me. I'm going to turn it 90 degrees off-axis rejection there so you can see what that sounds like. Man, it's a pretty microphone too. 180 degrees. Now I'm going to turn it 90 degrees yet again. And I'm going to slowly spin it around to the front of the microphone. There you go, Maono. Dude, seriously. I know that's weird to be like, dude, seriously. But for real, this thing sounds smooth. It's got some nice low end. They are earning my respect on this one. This does not sound bad at all. I'm so eager to see what the price point is here because, hot damn, that's a quality sounding microphone from Maono. This is the best offering they've thrown out to date, and I am pretty happy to be checking this one out. Let's go ahead and throw on some processing. See, this is what Obscure Mics is all about. Not only am I looking for those vintage or no-name or just oddball mics, I also want a player like Maono to come into this with no respect. They're like, oh, it's an Amazon brand. They just sell on Amazon, and put out a microphone like this. And all of a sudden, let's take them seriously. I'm taking you seriously, Maono. This microphone's the reason. Let's throw processing on. All right, now I've got compression, de-esser, big bottom on the Rodecaster Pro. And man, it's coming to life even more. I like the big bottom on it. I like that smooth low end. I think the compression and the de-esser is giving it that nice, robust, rounded out sound. You did it, Maono. I'm going to say it. You did it. You wanted to be a player in the game. This makes you a player in the game. I will be ecstatic if this microphone is 150 or less. 150 to 200, plenty happy. I think it's worth it. I think it sounds good. I think it sounds good on my voice. I think it's a nice package in a nice package. They did it, man. Maono has made a microphone that you may have to consider over the big names. Over the big names. You may have to consider this. And I'm telling you right now, I know that most people say it doesn't matter what it looks like. It's all about what it sounds like. But man, this looks good too. I mean, it has that kind of Lewitt look to it, but it's also tapered on that bottom end of the microphone, and it just looks killer. I am genuinely happy because these folks have treated me really well since I started this channel. And I'm glad that I have something in the studio that I could be 100% wholeheartedly excited about, because this is the beginning. This is the beginning of Maono being a player in the budget microphone game. Who knows? Maybe they take it into the next level and it's not just budget microphones, but if this is a budget condenser from them, not game over, because there's a lot of good players out there. MXL, bang for the buck. Behringer, bang for the buck. The Neat King B and Worker B, bang for the buck. By the way, I'm going to have a big-time shootout between a bunch of $100 and less condenser microphones. I got the Worker B up there, got a great deal on it. I've got another AKG P100, and we'll do the MXL 990. It's going to be a handful. We're going to do the Scarlett CM25 Mark III that came in the Focusrite pack, because that goes for less than $100 on the used marketplace. So I'm going to have as many sub $100 condensers, 100 and lower, as possible. Again, members will probably get early access to that. A lot of these videos are going to be early access. I'm going to give the members every bit of the bang for the buck that they can get. But most of that stuff's going to come to you guys too. There are going to be some videos like maybe some oddball USB mics and some oddball accessories and some other gear like that will be members only and never get released to the public. But anything big that's a big deal, something like this, it'll go completely out to every subscriber, but members will have early access. So probably got a week or two on this one before I release it to the public. So Maono, you have impressed me. I really like this mic. I could use this microphone on the next podcast and be perfectly happy. I could buy well, they sent me this one for all intents and purposes. They sent me this one. I think you got the idea. But I could add another one of these and see how it sounds on the podcast. I like it that much. I'm really happy about this mic. Let me know what you thought. Am I just overly ecstatic because they made a good product that I could get behind, or is it as good as I think it is? We all have different ears. We all hear different things. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. And again, if you value the channel, join the members membership there. The members mark. That's not me. That's some club, some Sam guy. Become a member, get early access, and it just ensures that I am able to continue getting these mics in. It gets hard sometimes. Sometimes I look at my credit card bill and I'm like, no mics this month. Luckily, I have 20 here just waiting to be reviewed. So there's not going to be a shortage, but you know, the memberships help me get in stuff that's a little higher end or older vintage stuff and to bring them to you. So thanks to Ask Mr. Science. Thanks to Liberty Dude. I love this thing. Please let me know if I'm crazy or if you loved it too in the comments down below. Whenever the link is available to buy it, I will also provide that so you can snag this beautiful microphone for yourself. Obscure Mics, Bark is out. The Maono AU PM500 is out. Peace out.